Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihim wa sahbihim ajma'in. Amma ba'd. I'm creating this video here as the follow-up kind of briefing for all English department students, especially for those that taking PPG Daljab 2021. Batch 4. Yeah. Last night we have already discussed all of the criteria, yeah, in uji kinerja, yeah, performance based, and then also the video that you guys have to compile, that you guys have to upload as one of the requirement, so you guys can pass for the uji kinerja. And then last night, our focus, I guess, it seems only on the video and then several kind of point of portfolio, yeah. And here I would like to give the explanation, more details about the things that you guys have to consider while filling all the portfolio, all the aspect, all the element that you guys need to fill, so you guys can get the score, the maximum score for the second part of the uji kinerja, yeah, performance base, yeah. And then I already shared this file to Mr. Ruli. I hope Mr. Ruli already shared it to all of the students, especially for the batch 4 of PPG Daljab 2021, yeah. And then this will be the explanation of the file that I already shared last night, yeah. And from the example here, it is still the same with our senior teacher, yeah, Mr. Sutarjo already assessed these students, yeah, based on the training that he got while joining the training in Solo. And then here the example of filling portfolio, yeah. And here the candidate for DSSR, it is Mr. Sutarjo, and then this one here is the school from SMPN 68 Jakarta, yeah. And then this the name of the teacher that going to be assessed by Mr. Sutarjo, yeah. And then one more time, this is the example, the example of real process while the assessor tried to assess your guys document, yeah. And then we can see here the name of the teacher, and then also student identity number, and then from mathematics educations, and then here from State University of Jakarta. And the first element here, the first aspect that you guys need to consider, it is about the research that you guys already published, yeah. So what does it mean by the descriptions about the publication that you already created? And then for the example here created by Nidia Periwulandari, is trying to explain some of the elaborations, yeah, based on her experience, yeah. And then here she's mentioning about several kind of the research, yeah. So when you guys try to feel about your publications, so it is not only about using classroom action research, yeah, the common kind of research that created by the teacher, but also you can create different kind of the research. And then we can see here the type of the research that published by media consists of the first, it is classroom extent research, yeah. And then next one here is literary study, and the next one here is a survey kind of research, yeah. Three types of research that she mentions. And then from this one is also mentioning about this is an independent kind of research, or it is collaborative kind of research, yeah. So for this one, you guys have to mention if your publication here is you are as the first author, or you're the one that creating the paper or the article, or you're making it in a group. Yeah. And then next one, you also have to mention it where that you guys publish the article, if you are publishing the article. Yeah. So one more time, you gotta take note. If you are not publishing the article, so you gotta mention only about the big part of your classroom excellent research. Yeah. And then your guys literary study. Yeah. And then after this one, we can see here media mentioning also the result of the research. Yeah. And then all the details with the author of the research, she's mentioning all of it. Yeah. And for you guys, that if you guys have no such kind of publications, if you guys have no such kind of research that you really publish, we already talked about this one last night. Yeah. Since you guys need to get the score from this criteria of uji kinerja, so you guys can conduct a report. Yeah, based on your previous teaching practice, you can make it as your classroom exam research. And then after that one, you can compile also the documentation of the classroom exam research based on your guys' teaching practice, first teaching practice, and then also second teaching practice. Yeah, and then for this one, for the publication of the research of your paper, of your article, you guys will have a proper score for it. Yeah, and then the second one, yeah, after publication, here we come with the self-reflections. Yeah, for the self-reflection here is the way, yeah, the way that you guys try to update, try to upgrade, try to build your teaching skill. Yeah, how that you're going to develop your teaching skill, your teaching competency, so you can be a better teacher, so you can call yourself here as the professional English teacher. And then from Nidia, here is mentioning about to develop her quality in teaching the students, the self-reflection created here by revising the tasks, yeah, and then also the tasks that she created for the students, and then also giving some kind of review based on the lesson plan, based on the target of the teaching and learning process. Yeah, and then after that one here, she is also mentioning Miss Nidia here making also one kind of the remedial kind of meeting for her students, and then creating a tutorial also for all of the students so they can rewatch all of the explanation to YouTube. Yeah, so this one of the self-reflection that created by Miss Nidia to fulfill this second aspect in uji kinerja. Yeah, and then there are many kind of self-reflection that you guys can mention. Yeah, we already discussed this one last night. You guys can mention also what is it, the reflection that you guys got from the principals, and then also from the senior teacher, yeah, and then also the feedback that you guys got from the students, that you can make that one also as the self-reflections. Yeah, and then the input that you guys got, it will become the evaluations, that will become the review, so you guys can upgrade, so you guys can update your teaching skills, so you can give the best meaningful kind of experience for students to learn while they join your teaching and learning process. That was the second one. First the publication, second one here is the self-reflections, and then after that one here is the process of looking up the current kind of informations, the new kind of information, or the latest kind of informations. Here Ms. Nibia mentioning about attending some kind of workshop, and then also trying to join several kind of conference, yeah, and then after that one trying to join some kind of group discussions, that mentioning based on what kind of the lesson teach by Miss Nidia. Yeah, and then when you guys try to fulfill looking up the latest information, you guys can simply mention all the activities that you guys do to get the new kind of update, new kind of upgrade for your guys' knowledge, yeah, for your guys' skills, and then also how did you guys try to improve your professional teaching skill, so you can get here, for example, the certificate, and then also the recognition from the event that you guys join. Yeah, and then looking at new information here is not only in a form of workshop. Yeah, you guys may try to get an interview also with the expert, and then trying to compare your teaching practice with their teaching practice, and then try to get the feedback from that one, so you can claim also it is your guys trial. Yeah, it is your guys chance to get the new information to build your teaching skill. That was the third one. And then the fourth one here is innovations. Yeah, talking about innovations, majority of the teachers, majority of the students from PPG Daljab 2021, especially from in this department, they're thinking about when we call about an innovation here, it's mean it is referred to TPAC, yeah, technological advanced content knowledge, but it is no. Yeah? When we talk about an innovations, it's mean we try to recreate, we try to develop, we try to build also a better aspect from the previous one. For example, when we try to build, when we try to modify, when we try to make our creative kind of lesson plan from the previous one, we can also claim that one as our innovations. Yeah, to support the teaching and learning process. Yeah, so it is not only about the use of technology, the spec of technology. Yeah, when we try to mention about the innovation that we produce. Okay, so you guys can simply mention it when you try to use a new media, new kind of strategy, and a new kind of method that can improve the student mastery for their language mastery, so you can claim that one as your innovations. Okay, that was the one about the innovations. And then this one here, it is about your guys' achievement, yeah, while attending or joining the competitions. And then for this one, attending the competition as the contestant, and then also maybe you can claim as yourself here as a winner. It is not only based on, what is it, based on your guys' skill in using English, yeah, but you guys can mention every single aspect of your guys' achievement, yeah, as long as it is your guys' professional journey as a teacher. Yeah, and then the previous example, when some of you here become one of the translators in an international kind of event, so that will be your guys' achievement also. Even if you guys have no kind of medal, you guys have no kind of the certificate that mentioning, yeah, you're getting the achievement from that kind of event. Yeah, that will be the next. And then last one here about your guys' community service. The community service refer to every single activities, every single program, yeah, every single kind of event that you guys attend, and then you're the one giving the contributions to the program, to the event, and then to the activities. Yeah, for example, you're the one giving the speech for all of the teachers, yeah, for all of the parents, for all of the students, while they have their outing class, where they have their outside kind of activities, not in a school, you can claim that one as your guys' community service. Yeah, so you don't have to limit yourself here. Okay, since it is about the community service, so it is about building a certain kind of society and then making a specific kind of program on it. No, you can claim every single aspect of a community service thing as long as you take part. Yeah, you give the contribution while attending the event or the program or the activities. Yeah, so that will be the last one about the community service, and then that one you guys achievement and innovations, searching new kind of informations, and then self-reflections, and then with your guys publications. Yeah, so that will be the detail. Yeah, and then I hope you can read all the example that I already shared, yeah, to Mr. Roli. And then if you guys have some kind of question, if you guys will confused about what is it that you guys have to fill for this one, you guys may call me, you guys may contact me or Mr. Roli, so we can find the way out. Yeah, so we can find the solutions for your guys' problem. So that will be the complete kind of example, I guess. And then now let's start to have a look for this one. Several kind of the proof, yeah, the evidence that you guys have to fill also while filling this one. Yeah. So first here it is about your guys' research. Yeah, for your guys' research, yeah, the first here is the title, and then also the other, and the type of the work, and then where did you guys publish it, and then when, and then you guys can put also the note here if you are the first author, second author, or the third author, and then the scoring criteria on it. Yeah, if it is consists of 3 authors, so you gonna divide. Yeah, you gonna divide this score for the research here like this one, and this will be the example. And then for the research, I guess that will be the first example. You can see all of this one. If you are the third author, if you are the second author, and then if you are the first author of your publications, of your paper or article. And then second one, self-reflections. Yeah, the example of self-reflection here is, I guess, too simple. First here, it is analyzing of the daily base tasks of the students. Yeah, this is a simple one, I guess. And then for this one, for the self-reflections, you don't have to put all of it. Yeah, starting from the 3 years. Yeah, for you guys joining PPG Daljab, yeah, try to make only 4 or 5 of it, that will be okay. So you don't have to put every single analysis based on the student tasks that you guys have made. Yeah, and then you can see it is a bit of problem, and then what is it, the planning that to solve the problems, and then when, and then also the note, and then also the score on it. Yeah, this will be for the self-reflections. Yeah, and the next one for this, for searching a new kind of informations. Yeah, so every single activity, so the workshop, with joining the discussion, joining the interview, and then joining the event, the program that consists of developing your guys' skill as a teacher, you can also claim that one is the process of searching the informations. And an example here, you can see the workshop to make a hosting kind of question for the students, and then this will be the place, yeah, and then your role, yeah, and then this will be the time, and then also the score. You can see from this one, you gotta mention, yeah, the detail about every single program activity that you guys attend, yeah, to find out the new kind of informations. And then next one, this list here to prove that you guys really make the innovations, yeah, really created the innovations. You can see here the example. It is from the learning materials, and then also the student tasks, and then also the learning video. Yeah, and then for this one, my suggestion for you, when you try to fill all the lists, yeah, starting from the first table and then fourth table here, you don't have to fill it till 5 till 6 kind of elements, 6 kind of detail on it. Just put only those that really relevant. Yeah, and then this one here for the example of working up on new innovations. Yeah, it is from the learning material, from student tasks, student worksheet, and then also the learning video. Yeah, and the next one for your guys' achievement. Okay, majority of you complaining last night. Some of you, sir, what if we don't have any achievement? We don't have any kind of achievement before we joining this PPG Daljab. So I do believe, yeah, every single of the teacher that joining PPG Daljab, you guys have your own kind of achievement. For example, when you try to create a lesson plan, yeah, creating a lesson plan, and then you try to compare it, yeah, and then you get the recognition from your fellow teacher that you have a better or you have the best kind of lesson plan, so you can claim that one also as your achievement. And then another one, if you're really joining some kind of competitions, even if you are not the winner, you're just the contestant, so you can claim that one also as your achievement. Yeah, so you can make like that one. And then last one here for the list of community service. Yeah, for the list of community service, the example here is the training. Yeah, and then also Miss Nidia mentioning here about a field trip. Yeah, that's okay. Benchmarking, you can also put it, yeah, based on the example here. And then what is it that you conducted, yeah, while joining the benchmarking kind of activities. And then for the community service, some of you mentioning you also take part in one of the event committed by your guys government. Yeah, so you guys can put that one also for the community service. Yeah, so this will be the example. You can put it from the name of it, the activities, and then who have the program, and then you guys role plays, yeah, and then the level, and then also the time, and then the score. Yeah, so this will be the complete example of how the teachers, yeah, the senior teachers, and then also the lecturer going to assess your guys' point, yeah, your guys' document when you guys upload it. And I'm gonna repeat it one more time. Last night I already mentioned for Ukin, uji kinerja, all the scores, and then all those that will assess your guys' document here, it will be still from our English department lecturer, and then also from the senior teacher. The third you guys, yeah, well, you guys have the first subject, second subject, and then the third subject in our PPG Daljab subject. Yeah, so I hope you are not getting confused. I hope you guys will try to provide your best kind of document so you guys can get the maximum score for you guys uji kinerja. And one last thing also that I mentioned last night, when you try to compare between the score of your guys video and then also this aspect, so we can see here it is the score consists of 6 points, and then this one here consists of 1 point, so in total it will be 7. Yeah, so you guys can measure yourself here which one that you're gonna prepare your best. Yeah, and then you guys have to take your guys target. So for the video, yeah, how much score that you gonna get, and then for this one also you gonna put your target on. Yeah, I guess that's all what I can deliver for the example how that the assessor, how that the senior teacher, how that will the lecturer assess you guys document for uji kinerja. Yeah, I guess that's all what I can deliver for you, and then I hope you guys gonna pass this step uji kinerja, so you guys will join UP thing. You guys gonna focus on UP things for the next step of this PPG Daljab. Thank you very much guys for watching. Best of luck for preparing the best document that you guys can give. And then last, Hadi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.